Welcome back to Acadiana's Morning News. You know, one of our favorite things to talk about, favorite places to talk about is Zoosiana, where there's always something great going on. Lee joins us, and I just want to make sure you have no animals around, nothing in your shirt, nothing you're going to surprise me with.
You never know.
Okay, so I'll tell you this. The Town Square Media Building here, we were buzzing all day yesterday about Zoosiana and something so awesome you guys are doing for a local family. Tell our listeners about it. How did it come about? Stage is yours. Oh. And I know, and here's the deal. I want to say this in full disclosure. We're the ones that begged you to come on.
Yes, that is correct.
You guys have not stood on top of the rooftop and said, look how awesome we are.
No.
You know, we found out about it and we're like, we want to tell people about it.
Yes, you called me. That's correct.
Yes.
So what happened this past weekend, I was on my personal Facebook. And the Sinitiere family photo kept popping up in the news feed. The third time I saw the photo, I realized it was taken at the zoo. Mm-hmm. Of course, it's a tragic story. Yeah. Just in reading it alone was upsetting. But then when I saw the photo was from the zoo, it really tugged at my heartstrings. So Monday morning I get to work, and of course, Mr. George and them do not have Facebook. They don't, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm showing them the picture.
They're busy. Look at everything it has going on.
Yes.
You know?
So
their friends, the giraffes and the tigers and everything else, they're not on Facebook either, so they're not missing out on much.
So I show him the photo, and I said, George, this picture's been taken here at the zoo. You know, I wish there was something we could do to help the family. Oh, he said, let me think about it. Him and Matthew, let me think about it. Well, that afternoon, the school teacher for the girls showed up at the zoo to buy some stuffed animals. Now, she came all the way from St. Mary Parish.
Wow.
Which is near Franklin and stuff.
Yeah.
To buy them some stuffed animals to send it to them at the hospital. And we got to talking and, you know, so there's another connection. And I'm like, this is kind of crazy for me. So
kind of seems like all the pieces were oddly like starting to fit together.
Connecting the dots. Yeah. So Tuesday morning, George and I spoke, and he said, this is what we're going to do. Saturday, August 18th, every paid adult that comes into the zoo, we will donate $2 back to the Sinitiere family on the GoFundMe page.
Awesome.
Which, of course, every single employee just says it just makes me so much prouder to be an employee of the zoo.
Yeah. When
the owner steps up and says he'll do something like this.
You know, this is something, you know, just seeing that, seeing the picture, seeing that they're there. When I looked back at it, so of course I read the story yesterday. Our good friend Chris Reed over at How 107.9 is the one who alerted us all to it. And you know, he kind of saw it on social media. When I read it, I started to think about what the zoo represents for so many people. And for us, it's Easter and even just the weekend or dressing up at Halloween. So many happy times.
Right.
That now the Sinitiere family is going through something right now where it's going to be a long time before things are back normal for them. And, you know, normal is such a relative thing, but this is one little part that you guys can maybe help.
Right. And, you know, the zoo is all about families. And we really are hoping they made wonderful family memories when they were there. I actually spoke to Chris Sinitiere, the husband, his sister, and she told me that was the last family photo that they all took together.
Wow.
Because Mr. Chris has been working out of town for, I think, over a month now, you know. So, yes, they enjoyed the zoo. Their teacher even knew they enjoyed the zoo. She came all the way to the zoo to purchase stuffed animals for them. So we hope they made some wonderful family memories because that's what they're going to need to hold on to.
Well, we're so lucky to have you guys right down the street from us, of course, with all the animals and so many good times. It's just always so good when we see the heart of Acadiana really come out. You know, there are so many bad things in the world that go on every day, and we have to talk about them a lot right here on Acadiana's Morning News because that's what we do. We bring the news.
Right.
We see something like this, we just want to tell people, look how great people still are. So
yeah, well, Acadiana, we all get together for each other. Together.
Yes. So this Saturday, August 18th, go spend some time at the zoo. Pay that admission. The GoFundMe page is also set up. So if you want to make an additional donation, we'll put a link up onto our website, kpel965.com. to do it just to kind of help them. We need to
Right.
wrap our arms around them, and you guys are doing that.
Well, and like I said, Mr. George doesn't have Facebook. There's a lot of people out there that
Who
do
don't
not
know.
have it.
Yep.
So you can
Yep.
even call the zoo if you need to, and we'll take those donations and send
Okay.
it on over to them as well.
Great.
Our number's 837-4325. So
All right, we will get all the information up on our website. Lee, thanks for coming by.
thank you for having me. Thanks
I'm
for calling.
Still not off guard, though. Not until I see your car pull out of the parking lot. Am I worried that there's some kind of surprise animal somewhere?
You never know.
We'll see you soon at the zoo.
Thank
Lee
you.
from Zoosiana. There's more Acadiana's Morning News coming up.